So this is a pretty different type of video on this channel, but because of the whole situation that's going on right now, I'm able to focus more on YouTube, and so I'm able to do this type of video. So today I want to talk about 5 things I want to see in COD 2020 Zombies, and I'm not going to be doing anything storyline related because I don't know what they're going to do. They can do our Dark Ether, they can do Chaos, they can do something completely different, whatever. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because not that many people really liked BO4 Zombies and what it had to offer. So I just want to give my suggestions or my takes on what Treyarch could focus on. I mean, they're already super deep into the development, but I just want to, it'd be fun to give my thoughts and ideas. So here we go. So for launch maps, I really believe there should be 3 launch maps, and let me explain to you why I believe this. So for this first map, I really believe it should cater to the veteran player, or anyone who's been playing zombies for a while and knows how to play the core experience of it. And I believe it should be a map like Shadows of Evil, where Treyarch puts most, if not a lot of their time on, to really focus and make it its own unique experience. Shadows of Evil had it all, man. It had its own perk icons, its perk jingles, it had such grand music and beautiful lighting and coloring. The map was truly amazing, and that was because Treyarch was able to focus on this one map more, since their second map offering was a remake of Darius, the Giant. So, because of this, I really feel like just having this one map Treyarch can mostly focus and put their time on, it could really help them create such an immersive and just outstanding map. Next up is the Transit remake. I really believe this map should come back. We haven't seen it since Black Ops 2, the Xbox 360 and PS3 days, and to see it be remastered for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, it's gonna be insane. I mean, there's gonna be barely any more fog, less denizens. It's gonna have better transportation methods. It's just gonna, this remake is really just gonna fix up a lot of problems that Transit has and try to make it the map that Treyarch imagined it to be whenever they were first creating it. Now, I don't know how DLC is gonna work in this game because of how Modern Warfare is doing it, but even if there's paid season pass, I really believe this map should be free. It would cater to so many veteran players and even people who played Transit in the past, because they'll see how many changes this map will have and how much better it is for the player, and even to the new people, because they'll experience this really different and unique map. This is the remaster that I'm really looking forward to. And finally, I think the third map needs to be a survival map. We haven't seen one of these survival maps since Black Ops 2 with Town, and it's insane to me. This map would cater to anyone who doesn't really know how to play zombies that much, or even veteran players just trying to get to a high round. Give me the bare minimum. That's why I love Town, because I started off with Black Ops 2, and having Town was so helpful for me, because I was able to learn the core mechanics of zombies. I have my perks, I have my pack-a-punch, I have my mystery box, I have my guns on the wall. That's all I need. After that, I can camp, I can train, I can learn the fundamentals of zombies. If there's one thing I have to criticize about Black Ops 3, is that the launch map was hard for anyone. And I guess you can say it was objectively terrible for anyone new trying to play that map, because not only is it a big and complex map, but you also have like beast mode and all of that. It was just way too confusing for new players. I'm still surprised that we haven't seen a survival map in so long, and just bringing this back to people would not only make zombies more approachable, but also encourage people to play the harder maps once they learn the fundamentals of zombies. And so with that is the launch maps, and now here's our next topic. So Call of Duty Zombies doesn't really have that many side modes, and the ones we have are Grief, Turned, Zombie Rush, Gauntlets, and Infinite Warfare's Boss Battle mode. Alright, so first thing we have is Gauntlet, and Gauntlet is a mode where you have to get through 30 rounds with each round you getting a new restriction or a new objective to complete. I don't really mind this mode. It's just some of the challenges are like, you randomly lose all your guns, and I'm like, okay, well god dang it, now I can't go mid, I can't just go mid-round, pack a punch a gun. How am I supposed to anticipate that? It's not really a challenge, it just elongates your game. Or even the X6 challenge on Voyage of Despair. Like, you have to use that thing 3 times. I have to pack a punch this X6 5 times, get a good alternate ammo type, and the gun itself already doesn't do that much damage. And the challenge itself isn't even that hard. It makes the game last so much longer for no reason at all. Alright, so next thing is Zombie Rush, and I really like this mode. So pretty much all you have to do is just defend certain points. Alright, you accumulate points by killing zombies, and you get your multiplier. Every time you get hit by a zombie, you lose your multiplier. I really like that, because like it keeps me on my toes. I have to go to new places I don't even train at. Like this in the gameplay right now, I never really go here during Tired or Tonin. But yeah, I have to learn how to just, you know, play around, train over there, try to make sure none of the zombies hit me. My only problem with this mode is that whenever you play multiplayer, I don't feel like I'm versing anyone. I feel like we're trying to see how long we can last together. Like, yeah, sure, you can see at the end who makes the most points, but I feel like whenever I play, I'm trying to see how long we can last and how many points we can accumulate as a team together. It doesn't really feel like I'm versing anyone. And speaking of versing people, Grief. I really want Grief to come back. I love this mode. If it's like a normal game of zombies, where everyone is like at the same playing level, but then it takes so long to progress through it, I love it. Because you're screwing with the other team, or they're screwing with you. You're dolphin diving for your power-ups. You're throwing grenades at the mystery box so they can't get their gun, or even the pack-a-punch so they lose their upgraded 5,000 point gun. Things like that is insane. I freaking love that, because not only does it make it more difficult, but it's also so funny. I just love the idea of just screwing with other people, but you also get to see how long you or your team can possibly last. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the last time, or the only time, where we've seen 8 players in zombies officially. I'm surprised that a concept like that hasn't returned. If there's one mode that they'll ever bring back, I really hope it's Grief. And so next thing we have is Turned, and Turned is like kind of like, I guess you can say, a party game mode. I only play this mode locally with my friends, because that's the most, you know, that's the most fun you have whenever you play with friends and like you just mess with each other, say some stupid baloney or whatever. But I don't know, like, I think this mode, if it had more changes or more additions to it, I think more people would like it and play it more. But like from what I play, like it's one of those modes where I play every once in a while. And finally we have Infinite Warfare's Boss Rush mode, and I'm surprised that this hasn't been in a Black Ops title yet. Like, imagine how cool it would have been in like BO3 or BO4. Like, I haven't done the Tokyo boss fight, the Garad Krovi boss fight, and the Revelations boss fight since those maps came out. I think this should come back because it eliminates people having to go through these like 1 hour and a half, 2 hour Easter egg quests just so they can experience the boss fight. I just want to load it into my game, get whatever things I need, and just go fight the boss. That's what I loved about Infinite Warfare. And I really hope that like in COD 2020 that they're able to like incorporate something like that. But I mean, yeah. And that's all for the game modes, and here's for the next topic.
There are always consequences.
So this segment is gonna be a little bit shorter, because I'm just gonna be going through rewards from the past, and just gonna say which one should be integrated. So in Black Ops 2, in Transmitted Die Rise, you either do the Maxis side or the Rick Toppin side. But either way, your reward only lasts for 1 game. And I don't think that's good, because you're making your players do so many quests in a row, and just to not have a reward big at all, like, I don't know. But in Black Ops 3, they fixed that, where if you complete all the BO3 Easter eggs, you're given a free RK5 on your character every match. So I guess you have 2 guns to start off with, so you can last a little bit longer without having to buy a gun. But I really feel like if you want people to do your Easter eggs a lot more, there needs to be a big reward at the end. And this is where Infinite Warfare Zombies does it right. So if you complete an Easter egg on one of the maps, you're given a code where you can play as a celebrity character of that map. So, and they have their own voice lines, their own, like, they're very unique. And so you get to play as David Hasselhoff, Kevin Smith, Pam Grier, Elvira, Paul Rubin. That is so cool. And on top of that, if you complete all the maps, you're given a director's cut mode where your player starts off with 25,000 points, all the perks on the map automatically, and you're also, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I think every gun you pick up, you hit Pack-a-Punched. I don't quote me, that I might be mixing that up with Revelations, but you know, just having a director's cut mode like that is so cool, and you also get XP in that mode. That is so, that's amazing. Like, you get to have all this OP stuff and you still are able to rank up. I don't know, I really like that. Because, like, you know, it'll get people to actually do their stuff, to do their Easter eggs. It's awesome. Now, you know, I just really hope that there's some reward in that capacity. Because I'm pretty sure in BO4 there isn't any reward if you do anything, if you do any of the Easter eggs. I really hope that there's something they add in, just for, you know, because the only people who really do Easter eggs right now are the more hardcore people, or the people who just want the trophy. I really think there should be more. And so, by giving such a big, in this crazy reward, I feel like a lot more people are gonna try to do your Easter egg. And so for that, here is the next topic.
You're gonna have to wait a long time, because I don't regret a damn thing!
Now this segment, I'm gonna go a little bit crazy, because Truck, I love your freaking weaponry, I love your wonder weapon, I love your equipment and your specialist weapon. They're so much fun to use. I mean, you get the baby gun, freaking turn the babies, then kick them around, then get the paralyzer, freaking fly around Barry, dude, and then you got the wave gun, freaking you shoot that thing and then they float in the air and they go ding like a freaking microwave. Like, what the? Like, this, like, it's so crazy when you think about it, but it's so, it just, god dang, the death of Orion, and like even the sound design on these, like the freaking whenever you reload the staffs in Chronicles Origins, oh my god, all that stuff is just, it sounds so nice. And even the Alpha Omega Ray gun, and god dang, dude. And then your equipment is so much fun. The freaking Gersh device, the QED from Moon, Matryoshka dolls, the Samantha music box from Tiger Totem. All this stuff is just so much fun to use. And then your specialist weapon, freaking, you pull it out, you get this like massive thing. You got the freaking you got the Gauntlet of Siegfried, the Skull of Non-Stopway. You got Ragnarok, then you got the Hammer of Valhalla, the Scepter of Ra, the Path of Sorrows, dude. Freaking the Dempsey's Death Machine. You freaking throw that and get a tactical nuke. Freaking, what the? And this stuff is insane. And so, here's just some things I like to say about those things. For equipment, just go back to the way you did it in BO3. So I'm able to have my grenades on one side and then my nades on the other. Or even then, why don't you just mix and match it? I have multiple equipment, and so like I can have, like, let's say my L2 would be my monkey bombs, as for example, because you know it's mostly in a lot of the maps, and then my R2 can be something brand new and unique, like not even grenades anymore. Maybe have like something else that explodes, like not even subtext either, like something just brand new. That stuff will come miles through. And even and then for the specialist weapon, go back to the way you did in Black Ops 3, because I felt like it was like don't get me wrong, like for the Ether side, it was so cool to have Primus and Ultimus use their respective specialist weapon, but then it felt so weird playing Tiger Totem, and you had Victus, and like, you know, you had someone like Marlton or Russman, they had the Path of Sorrow. Something that just, it feels a little bit weird to me. And also, I didn't like the way how we started off with it, because it just felt like I always had this thing in the back of my hand. If anything, just like do a little small quest, nothing huge, maybe you just like build it kind of like how we did it in like Der Eisendrache. If anything, just make it map specific again. I don't mind that. And then finally for wonder weapons, there was no criteria. Just make it fun. Do whatever you want. Go crazy. Go bonkers. I love your wonder weapons. Just do whatever you want. Oh, that stuff is just so fun to me. And so with that, that's this segment. I went completely bonkers. And so yeah, and now this final segment, something I hold dear. If there's one thing I want out of this entire video, is this one thing I'm about to go over. So here we go. Finally, it's immersion. I want to feel like I'm in the map. I want all this different sound. I want like beautiful visuals. I want to I want it to look so nice, and I want to feel like I'm in it. I want to hear all the different sound effects, all the different noises. Like some of the maps that do this so well is Mob of the Dead, easily Shadows of Evil, Shangri-La Chronicles. Shangri-La is beautiful. And then 9, all those maps know what they're doing. It's insane. And so unfortunately I wanted to do this test where I play the same scene from a movie but change the music, but the original video got copyright claimed, so I'm gonna be changing it up. Instead I'm gonna be showing you like music and gameplay and trailers from what trailer already has, and just to show you what level of immersion they have right now. So here we go.
Dempsey, once more for old time's sake. Hoorah!
What's the matter? You can't escape your own guilt? Do you feel it? Deep down, nagging, eating away at you? Is that really what you want? What do you think will be waiting for you when you get out, Sal? You think the city will be just as you left it?
Please keep your hands and legs inside the ride at all times.
I will return when more demons have been bred. It will not take long. cow.
Speed colors the answer! Hey!
I press those lips against the arena and naturally moves you. Speed cola, speeds of your life.
Arriba!
Come on, you flying shitheads, I'm ready for you!
Boots on a Saturday night. And then we'll go.
We'll never surrender!
Skin boots on a Saturday night.
I want more music into zombies. I love Tiger Totem's OST, and that is because it's at times it's so soft, and like even the round changing music, it's so mellowing. It's like a slow reminder that hey, this is the end of Aether. And then, but then you also have this Golden Pack-a-Punch music you're listening to right now. I love this because it's a constant reminder that hey, even though this is the end, let's go over here. You're gonna be swarming by a bunch of zombies. You have this, then you have this music playing over here. Let's just have fun for the end. I love that touch. Things like that, just like anytime I can go to Golden Pack-a-Punch and Tiger Totem, I will always go. Because I just love that feeling, that rush. And like Treyarch already knows how to do a lot of this. Like there's Samantha's piece. Oh my god, the freaking when you're walking down to Salmonid, you're controlling them, and as you walk down, you hear Primus and Ultimus's final words. I love that, and like the music just gets so much like like the ambiance. Oh my, I can't even explain it, dude. It's just listen to Samantha's piece, please. Like, I absolutely love that. And, you know, like this is why I love, you know, Mob of the Dead, Shadows of Evil 9. Those maps do like put you in the position. I love Mob of the Dead because of how, you know, you're in an eternal purgatory. These characters are dying constantly. They're coming back to life. They're going to afterlife. They're stuck in this one place, and you just hear the round changing music, and then you just hear the music throughout the map. And then you go to freaking Shadows of Evil. You hear the jazz music just takes you out of like you don't even expect it. Like you spawn in the map, you hear this jazz music. You're like, whoa. Like that hasn't even been done in any other map, I don't think. It just takes you away, and like I'm always aching to go to the next round so I can hear that round change music. I love that jazz music is so good. And then 9, you walk out of that corridor and you hear this whole crowd cheering you on, rallying, freaking yelling at you. They're cheering on. It's crazy. Just the feeling you have. You feel like you have to entertain them. You want to kill these zombies for them. You want to hear them roar. I love that feeling. Like, Treyarch knows how to make such great sound, and you know, it makes you feel a part of the game. And like even the Easter egg songs, you have Kevin Sherwood's Easter egg songs, you have the Avenged Sevenfold songs, and then you even have like the OSTs that like Kevin Sherwood and Brian Toohey do, and all classifieds. Oh my god, I completely forgot about classifieds. I absolutely love that OST. Freaking makes you feel like you're in the Incredibles, like do 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 do. Oh my god! All I'm asking for is I want that stuff to be included more throughout the gameplay. I want to hear it a lot more. I love trying to, like, I'm aching just so I can beat the round, so I can hear it, just a little bit of it. I want to hear a bit more. That's all I'm asking. I just want to feel I'm more a part of the game. I want to hear that theme, the next theme, or something afterwards. I know, like, I might be going, like, a little bit crazy on this music stuff, but it's just the little things like that I really care for. And it just makes it so unique and so different. Alright, well, that's it for my 5 things. Wow. And yeah, this is the first time I'm doing this type of videos. Let me know how you feel about them. This is I didn't think it'd be this long. That's crazy. I'm sorry. But if anyone watched this far, I really appreciate it. You know, zombies has been a lot of it's been a big part of my life, and I just really want this next game to, I want to bring zombies back in the top again, and I'm really passionate for it. I don't even care if any of these things don't even happen. I just want the passion of the community again. I love this mode with all my heart. I still constantly play this mode. I've been playing it since since I got Black Ops 2. And like, I don't know.
Cheers.